Hey, welcome back to the Crabby Dice. Today is the playthrough for Rococo. Yes, this one's spelled different because it's the European version. So if you want to see the setup and rules video, click on the link below to my other video. This one is going to be my sort of mini review and playthrough to follow right after. So before we get started, please, three things. Please like, subscribe, and comment on the video below. That would be amazing. Now for the review. Very quick. This game is phenomenal. One of the best Euro games ever made. And it still holds up today, even though it's kind of old. This one I think was made in 2013, but we are getting a brand new version this year, which will hopefully update all the art and everything and make it look amazing. Especially if we had metal coins, that would be great. Now, what are some of the things that I really love about this game? I really love two mechanics: area majority, which you're doing all over the board here for scoring points, and I love recipe fulfillment. So this game has that in spades. You're using a lot of material to build your dresses and suits and putting them out on the board to get area majority all over the place. There's not just dressmaking, you have to also think in the long run about point scoring. So there are different places that you can put tokens that'll like multiply your score in certain ways. So you're also looking at that, and that is also first come first serve. So there's a lot of stuff in this game where you need to go before everyone else, or you can do it too, but it'll just cost you a lot more. For example, here's 20, but if you want the exact same thing, the next person's 25 and then the next person's 30. So you're paying 10 gold extra if you go later than somebody else. Alright, some of the cons could be a little AP inducing, like most Euros, most medium to heavy Euros. Like I already mentioned, the art was great for the time, but I'm getting a little sick of it right now. It's a little stale, but hopefully that'll change. And another con is that the game could be a little on the long side, as you'll see from this playthrough. I think I'm pushing over an hour and a half, and on most playthroughs I get them done in an hour if I'm doing everyone's turn, which tends to make me believe this one's a little longer than it should be. Alright, well there you go. Those are some thoughts. So what's my score on 6? Also, I have to mention one thing. I'll put up a video right after this. The expansion. I love the expansion of this game. It really pushes it into the right direction. I'm going to give this a 5 on 6 without the expansion, and then go see my other videos, see what the score is with the expansion. Alright, so let's go straight to the playthrough and you'll see how it runs. Alright, welcome to the Rococo playthrough. So, I'm going to be playing red. I'm going to be playing against yellow and blue. But just for this playthrough, I'll play with my hand open here, just what's in my employee supply, so you can see what I have going on. I'll put my discard here, and just for this playthrough again, I'm gonna actually just play with the other two guys randomly. I'll just draw a card off the top of the deck and try to make their turns as efficient as possible, so I don't have to waste time looking at their options. Alright, so I'll be first player. So remember, every turn you're going to go through the 4 phases. So first is setup. You don't really have to do it at the first turn of the game because it's already set up for us. Alright. Second thing we're going to do is select our 3 employees we're going to take into phase 3. So let's look at our hand here. Sorry for the glare, my cards are asleep. So I'm going to stack them by type. So here I have my apprentices, journeymen, and masters. So what I like to do normally is take one of each to go into the next round if I'm not sure what I want to do yet. So let's take these 3 and let's see if we can make these work. Actually, I'll switch off this guy for the material guy. Alright, so I'm ready to go to phase 3, which is actually doing our actions. So if you didn't look at the rules, shame on you, go to my other video. But we're going to be sending off our employees here to actually be doing the 6 possible actions in the game. Alright, so for example, only a master can go hire a new employee, right? So that's where these X's come into play. And I can send either a master or a journeyman here to go get the queen's favor, or I have to again use these 2 to get to make dresses. And an apprentice, usually only good at getting materials or building stuff on the game board. Alright, so here we go, this is my hand. So what do I want to do first? Alright, well this is interesting. I didn't really think about this, but I guess I'm gonna go get some materials. Why not? So the way this works is you send off the employee to do the work, and after he does his action, you're gonna activate the bottom part here. So this guy's a little unique, so that he's gonna get to do his material action, and then he'll get to do the action again, right? So he gets to do this action 2 times in a row. So let's look here in this little display, and what we're gonna want to do is maybe look into the future, and see what we might want to build. So the first turn of the game, it's rare, unless you get the perfect combination of stuff here, you're not gonna be able to really build something right away. Plus it's going to cost a lot of money. So looking at these two, there's not a lot of yellow out there, and you can get a yellow and a green, which wouldn't be so bad. I can get this one and this one this turn, and maybe build this turn. But I really want to use my master at the beginning of the game to get one of these guys later on. Maybe one of the other opponents will grab one, so the next one will be cheaper for me, right? So let's see. So I'm going to send him out. He's going to go grab a tile. So red is this, well, it's the third rarest. Blue is the rarest type of material in the game, but they don't come out that often here, and there's some way up here, so it'll take a couple of rounds for them to work their way down. And then I believe it's green is the second most rare, then it's red and yellow. Alright. So looking out here, what do I want to do? So I don't see any combination of red and yellow out here, so I'm not too excited about getting this tile. And what I'm going to want to do is grab 2 off the same row, so I do get a discount on the second tile that I take, right? The first one's going to cost me 2, and on the next one that I take from that same exact row is only going to cost me 1, because there's only 2 left. Alright, because there's this nice 2 red here, and I see a 2 red here, what I'm going to do is I'll take this one as my first tile, and I'm going to decide to keep it for the material. So I don't have to discard this tile, I'm keeping it for the material, so I give up the option to take it for the gray disc, or the gray octagonal piece over there. So this is gonna go here, and it's gonna cost me $2. Alright. Now I'm gonna activate this second option, which is to get another one. So what I'm gonna do is maybe I'll get prepared for these blue ones coming up. I'm also gonna take this one here and keep it for the blue material. So it's gonna go here, and that's gonna cost me $1. Sorry for the glare again, but I'll try to move it along somewhere where it doesn't appear. Not that successful. And there you go, that was my turn. This guy would now go to my discard pile. Let's put it face down for now. And now we'll do the other player's turn. So let's just take a card off the top of the deck. What is it? Oh, it's a master. Lucky for us. So obviously he's not going to use a master to build because he has no material. He's not going to use a master to get materials because that's sort of a waste. So with him, I think he's going to go hire an employee because that'll probably be the best thing for him. So looking at these guys, what does he want to do? I think he's going to go get another master. So he's going to spend 5. And the reason he's spending 5 is because there's 4 face-up cards, so that you're going to look at the cost here. After he buys this, the next person to buy a guy is going to cost only 3. So he's going to pay 5, pick up this master, and I'll just put a face up here because this will be the next card he plays, because this goes to your hand and not your discard pile. Actually, I'll put it to his hand. It might be the next card or not. Alright, let's go get yellow's card. Flip it over, let's see what it is. Oh, it's a journeyman. So what can we do with a journeyman? A couple of options. We can build a dress. Well, he doesn't have materials. He can go get materials. He can build decorations. He can't get an employee. And he could get the Queen's Favor, which is I think what he's gonna do. So the Queen's Favor is just to become first player next round, but more importantly, does give you $5. So he'll be more flexible to spend more money next turn when things are more expensive, because he's gonna be first player. So he's gonna go grab that card as his first action. That's gonna give him $5. So let's give him $5. And now he's gonna do the bottom part. So he can spend $1 to take one of these resources, which he will definitely want to do. So he's going to take $1, toss it, and I think he's going to look at this row of cards here, and I think he's going to take a gray one. Now there you go. Now this one goes into his discard pile. Alright, there you go. We all did one action. So you get 3, 4 if you bought another employee for the round. So let's go back up to me. Sorry, these are my hands. So I got these 2 cards left in my hand. Now what I'm going to want to do is use my master to buy a new employee, and that employee will come directly to my hand. So I'm going to use him. So there's 3 cards left, so now the price is going to be only 3. So I'm going to turn in a 5. Take back 2. There you go. And now which one do I want? So let's look at the anatomy of some of these cards, just to show you what they do. So the first thing you want to look at is what type of employee they are. So obviously apprentices, then it's journeyman, then it's masters, right? So these two are apprentices and this one's a journeyman. The reason I like journeyman is because they can make dresses. Apprentices, they're great at getting resources, but unfortunately they suck at making dresses. They can't touch these dresses. So you use them a lot to just get a lot of resources so you can use your journeyman and other people to make dresses. I think what I'm going to want to do is take the journeyman so I can start popping out some dresses. Alright, so this guy, I already paid the 3. I'm just going to take him and put him in my hand. I'll return these two guys right over here. Then my master doesn't have an ability, so I'm just going to chuck him into my discard. Alright, let's go to the blue player. I'm going to take one of the 3 other cards randomly off the top of the deck, and it's an apprentice. So there you go. So this one he's going to send to get resources, and I think what he's going to do is going to play a bit smart. He's going to grab this disc right over here, or this tile, and this one's going to be free because it was the last one from that row. So this one you don't really have a choice. You're going to discard it for a gray and a white. So I got a discard pile here. He's going to get a gray and a white. I'll put this in his supply, and he's done. Now he's going to activate this section here, which is to get 2 gold, so I'll give him 2 gold. Boom. This is going to go into his discard pile. Get ready for next turn. So now I'll grab a random card from yellow, and it's the master. So he's going to follow us and get a new employee. So for the round, he's going to pay only 1. Let's turn in that 5. Let's get back a couple of 2s. And I think he's gonna take the one that gets him a random material off the top of the draw pile. Let's just give him this card. There you go. Let's get back to me. So now what do I got in my hand? So I have the 2 journeymen. I have the one that I just picked up last round, and I have the one right over here which lets me get a resource. So which one do I play? Well, unfortunately the queen's favor is gone. I would have loved to use one of these 2 for that. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So what can I build a dress? So let me look down here. So I have 2 red and a blue. Okay, so is there anything I can build down here with 2 red and a blue? I could go for the, oh no, this one takes a master. So when you're looking at these tiles that you want to build for recipe fulfillment, there's the normal white and gray icons over here. There's the material here, but in the top right over here, there might be a symbol that only the master can be sent to build their dress, which sucks because now I can't build it. I do have a double red, and there's nothing with double red, or I can send it off for a blue, but that's going to cost me $6 to do that. That's insane. And if I trade it in for money, I'm only going to net $4, which is horrible. So I think what I'm going to want to do is maybe use one of my journeymen to get a resource, and then use the other one to build a dress, right? So now if I'm looking at what I want to build as a dress, the yellow ones don't seem like a viable option because there's not enough yellows here. The red, neither. I mean, I wish there was a single. See, there's a single yellow and green, but I won't be able to get 2. I could get super lucky and use this guy and draw off the top of the deck and see what happens. So let's alright, let's try for that. So I'm going to use this guy to get resources. So I'm going to spend $2. I'm running low on cash already. And I'm going to take, just so I can be super flexible, actually no. I need at least a green, a yellow here. So what I'm going to do is grab this green one here. Alright. So I'm going to keep it for the green material and not trade it in. It's going to go into my personal supply. And now I'm going to pay $1 to take a random tile from the top of the stack. The stack is actually below us here, so I'll just take one randomly. So again, I'll pay $1, so I'll put in 2, take back a 1. and take a tile. Oops, wrong stack. Take a tile, and it's a yellow, so I'll add that to my tableau here. So I got a green, 2 red, a blue, and a yellow. There you go. Now this one goes into my discard. Alright, so let me do this guy's turn. Pick a random card. Boom, apprentice. So he's lucky, he's gonna get to do this action twice. So he's already looking down here, and I think he's gonna have the easy choice. I think what he's gonna do is grab a blue and then grab this yellow, so in total he's just gonna pay 1 coin. So he's saving a lot of money. He's just copying what we're doing and saving cash. So he's gonna take these 2. Although those were his first 2 materials, so maybe not so good. And then this is gonna go to the discard. I'll do the same thing for yellow. Take a random card here. What? And it's the same guy. Alright, well, unfortunately he's gonna have to pay 3 because there's only 1 row of tokens. So if he takes 2 tokens out of here, he's gonna have to pay 3. So let him pay 3. So turn in a 5. Let's give him back 2. Alright, he'll take 2 tiles. I guess he'll get the double red and the single yellow. There you go. This will go to his discard. So now we've all played 3 cards, but we're all gonna play 4 cards because we all ended up buying a employee this round, so we're all gonna have 4 cards in our hand. My last card is the one that gives me resources. Alright, well, I think what I'm gonna do is definitely build a dress. So let's look at my tokens down here. Sorry for the glare again. I'll see if I can fix that before the next round. Let's see if I put it like this. So there you go. So I got a green, a yellow, a blue, and 2 reds. So I think I'm going to use up my green and my yellow. So if I look down here, the only one with a green and a yellow is this one right over here. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use his action to build a dress. So the way that works, very easy. First you got to pay the coins on the top. I'm going to take this one, which is 0. Great, I don't have to pay anything. Next you're going to turn in the resources. So this is a green and a yellow, so green and yellow. Toss that into the discard, and it's also going to need a gray, which I believe is yarn, so I'll toss that into the general supply. And now this is mine. So now I got to decide, do I sell this for 7 and it gets discarded, or do I put it on the board and it's going to score me 2 points at the end of the game? I think I'm going to build it because early on in the game there are some nice bonuses that you can jump on to get money and stuff, so I think that's what I'm going to do. So that's what's going to happen. I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to add my marker, and now I get to decide where on the board I want to put it. So there's a couple of spots that I might go. If I'm low in cash, I can go here for $3, and if I need material, I can come down here to get either another tile or to get some lace. I can get some yarn over here. I can't get the $5 because I'm sending a journeyman, so I can't send him to the golden areas. Alright, you got to keep that in mind. So I do have $6. I think I'm okay for money for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go on the spot right here. This is going to give me a resource tile. So I'm going to go right here. And I'm going to grab a resource tile and just keep it. Alright, and there you go. I'm on the board. So I'm going to try to maybe get majority down here, which is going to give me 4 points at the end of the game. The reason I didn't go all the way to the top is you sort of want to put a level or a 3-point guy up here, because if you send him to the fireworks then you double the score, you'll get even more points. So later on in the game when you're building the blues or whatever and you score high point value garments, you'll send them up there and it'll be better in the long run. Alright, there you go. There's my last action, and more importantly I also get to do the bottom part. So I'll lose $1 and I get to decide which one I want. I'll go get a gray one because I ended up using one this round, so I'll just get it back. This goes to my discard, and there you go, I'm done for the round. So I'm going to do the same thing for blue. He had 1 card left. Hey, it was the master. So what does he want to do with this guy? So he's got a blue and a yellow cloth. He can't build a dress. I think what he's going to do with his master is just get this guy. So that means he's going to have 5 actions this round. So he's going to play him to recruit him. So that's going to give him $1 also because of this section here. And that guy's free because he's the last card. So that's going to go to the discard. He's going to have this, so he's going to have one final action when we're all done. Next, I'll grab it from yellow. This is the guy he recruited last time. So, easy action for him, I think. He's just going to grab this tile for free. Then he's going to, for free, grab a tile off the top of the deck. There you go. And then this is going to go to his discard. And then we'll circle back to blue. He's going to play that last card. And unfortunately, there are no more tokens here left. And there's nothing else really to do unless he wants to build a fountain, right? So the 6 actions in the game you can do. Here, let's just look at my board here so I can explain it. So you can go get the Queen's Favor, which was already done. You can get resources, which there's none left, so he can't do that. He can build a dress if he has the materials, which he can't. He can hire, but there's no one left to hire. He can send them off to work for the king, which is not advisable because he just got this guy. Although it will be 4 gold he can carry over. But he's a level 1. It's better if he gets rid of a level 0. And then he can add to the decoration on the board. So let's see, how much cash does he have? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. With 11, let's see, with 11, he can send it off here and it'll help him out with money in the long run. So that's what he'll do. He'll use this guy to add to the decoration on the board. So he's gonna pay 9, which is kind of expensive. 9. And what he's gonna do, actually he'll pay 6. He's gonna go over here. So I'll give him back 3. So he's gonna want to build a lot of decoration because he's gonna get an extra $1 every round for each decoration that he has. There you go, give him back 3. And now it gets to the bottom part, which is just get a resource. I think he'll go get a lace. There you go. Let's give him that guy. And now we're done for the round. Easy? Yeah. That's round 1. We're gonna have 6 more of these to go. So at the end of the round, we're gonna collect income. I'm gonna score just 5 gold because I don't have any bonuses because of the fountain. Blue is actually gonna get $6 because he gets the extra $1 because of the fountain. And yellow is just gonna get $5. Done. There's round 1. I'll come back for the cleanup and we'll show you how that's done. Alright, so every round we start off with the refresh phase 1. So we're gonna start with the dresses first. So this one's gonna fall off the track because these 2 fall off. So it's gonna go into the discard. Now everything slides over. I'm gonna go in the bag and get 2 more. Oh, handy bag here. We'll shuffle up everything. I'm not playing with any promos or anything, so you won't see anything so special. There you go. Some more green stuff. Next, we're gonna fill up the tiles, so we're gonna get 9 more. I don't know why I'm putting them face down. We're just gonna flip them over. Just wasting time. Boom, 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 boom. Now we're gonna draw 4 more cards. So how do you know when the game end triggers? Well, if you saw my rules summary, you would know that it's when this deck runs out, because there's exactly 28 cards in there. And there you go. And now we're good to go. So yellow was gonna actually be first player because they have the, oh, we have to put the Queen's Favor card back. Let's put this back. There you go. Now we're gonna do phase 2, which is grabbing our employees. So when you have less than 3 cards in your employee stack, so these 2 cards are automatically gonna be given to my hand to use for this turn. So let's take those away. And then all these cards will be now available to be chosen from. There you go. So now I do have a master and an apprentice. So what do I want to do? So now I want to decide. There's no other master up here, and I would have loved to have bought another master, so I'm not really in a rush to maybe take my second master, because next round after that I won't be able to do anything without a master. Ooh, tough decisions, tough decisions. I think I'm gonna want to build a dress this turn no matter what as well. So what I think I'm gonna do, or I can use a card to jettison him from my deck and score the cash at the bottom. That might not be a bad idea. But what I'm gonna do is just keep it simple. I'll take 1 of each again. and we'll see how that turns out for me. So there you go. This is what I'm going to next round with, but it's not my go first, so it's gonna be yellow first. So again, playing completely random. So I'll pick. He's got to play one of the top 2 cards. So there you go. He's gonna get the apprentice first. So what does he want to do with this guy? I think what he's gonna want to do is oh boy. So he's either gonna get materials or build decoration. He's got a ton of money. Let's see how much cash he has. He's got 20 gold, so he's rich. He can go build a super expensive decoration. But I think what he's gonna start off with is getting materials, because every round you sort of end up picking all of these, so he doesn't want to be lost and not have materials to choose from, right? So I think what he's gonna want to do is spend $2. Spend $2, and I think he's gonna want. If he looks down the track here, there are some double greens over here. He can go crazy for yellow, and I think that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna grab a double yellow. So he's gonna grab one of these 2 and he'll tag these 2 right over here. And then he's gonna grab $2 more. Should have just kept it. And this card's gonna go to his discard. There you go. Now it's gonna be my turn because we always go clockwise. So yellow's was first player, so jump back to me. And I will choose from one of our cards. What do we want to do? So I got a couple of options here. I can go get resources, or I can go build with my journeyman or master. What I was thinking about, I really wanted to build this dress with my double red, but it needs a master, and if I want to use my master to get one of these people this round, I don't want to use my master to build a dress this round, so that sort of stinks. I do have 1 yellow and 1 blue. I could build this, but it's going to be expensive at 4. Oof. That's kind of rough and kind of expensive. So so I could build this turn. So what I think I'm gonna do, but I need a single red. I only have a double red, and I don't want to lose the extra red because that'll be pointless. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my journeyman here, or my apprentice, to actually get material. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna use him to get material. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make him go get this 1 red right over here. So that's gonna cost me 1 gold. I'll toss in my 1 gold for that, but then he gives me back 2. So I'll grab a 2, and there you go. That was my turn. And I'll keep these back in my hand. So now I'll go do blue his first turn. Again, take a card randomly off the top of the deck, and it's a master. So what does he want to do? So he's got a blue and a yellow as his materials, and that's it. So can he build anything with a blue and a yellow? No, he cannot. So he's definitely going to use this guy to grab another person here. So he doesn't get a special ability, so I'll just put this away and pay $5. And now he'll grab one of these guys. And I think the one that he wants to take is this one right over here. So this one's pretty powerful. Whenever he does, the extra action you do is do another make a dress action, but you get a discount on a green or a yellow, which is gigantic. This is going to be very powerful for him. So let's put that in his discard. Actually, that goes to his hand, so he might be able to use it this round. There you go. So now let's go to yellow. His first player. Grab it top of the card randomly. Hey, it's his master. Well, he's gonna do the same thing, but for him, it's only gonna cost him $3. There you go. And I think the one he wants is. Actually, you noticed one thing. So before he did that, so he paid $3 for that. So instead of doing that, he's actually going to pay $2. You just noticed something. You're going to pay $2 to build a dress. So he wants to build this dress, and the reason he's doing that is because this one requires a master. Okay, so he paid $2 He's gonna pay 2 red, which he has right over here. Discard, and he's gonna pay a yarn. Give it up, and he's gonna build his dress. So this one is a 3-pointer, so he's definitely gonna want to keep this one. He already has a ton of cash, so he doesn't really need to get the 16 money. So he's gonna put his marker here, and I think what he's definitely gonna want to do is go all the way to the top, because 3 is probably the most you can get. So he's gonna go all the way up here in this spot right here, which gives him a free resource tile. You can go here, grab a resource tile. Ooh, and it's one of the good ones. So double green and a red. So lucky yellow. Let's jump back up to me. All right, so I got these 2 left. So I think I'm gonna definitely want to go hire a guy now with my master. So I'll just discard him right away, and I'm gonna pay 3. So I'll give it a 5. Take back 2. And I think I'm gonna hire this guy. So I have a ton of guys that get extra resources, but unfortunately I need another master. I'm getting a ton of journeymen. So he's gonna cost me 3, and he's gonna go into my hand. So now I have these 2 journeymen in my hand. Alright, so back to blue. He's gonna grab a random card. Boom! And it's a journeyman. So what does he want to do? So he still has almost no resource. He has a blue and a yellow. I mean, he could go build here. Is it worth it? Yeah, I think that's what he's gonna do. 2, he's gonna use this card, and he's gonna pay $4. Here you go, $4. And a white and a blue. There you go. Blue card and a white. And he's gonna build this one right over here. So where does he want to go on the game board? He is doing it with a journeyman, so he can put it on a non-golden space. And I think what he's going to want to do is come over here so he can get another yarn. Plus he's in a nice long row, so he can get maybe the 5-point area majority right over here. So that's going to give him a great marker. He's also going to do the bottom part here, so he spends $1. And he'll take another white cube. There we go. This is gonna go in his discard. Alright, finally yellow. There's no more deck, so we'll shuffle it up. So let's just randomly take one. And what is this? It's his journeyman. So what does he want to do with this guy? Could he build another dress? He can. He has the 3 yellow, so that's what he's gonna do. So, oh, he doesn't have the 2 white cubes though for this. Oh, should have thought of that before. He's gonna generate it with this card. Could he build anything else? A red and a green. He doesn't have that. Actually, he could build that with 1. Okay, so he's gonna build this, and I'll show you how he's gonna do that. He's gonna build this dress. So this dress needs a... He's gonna waste a green, but remember, he got this tile free, so that's okay for him. He's gonna get rid of this, and he's gonna get rid of a white lace. There you go. Let's just get rid of this, and then he's gonna build this on the game board. So now I think what he's gonna do, he's gonna try to solidify his stranglehold on the top row over there. He's gonna go right over here. Even though it's only a 2-pointer, he's sort of shutting us out over there, so it's going to be harder for us to go up there to see the fireworks later. So that's going to score him $1 extra, because that's the bonus for playing there. And we'll just give that to him. Now we'll go to me. I got my 2 actions left. So what do I want to do? So right now I'm running out of some of the materials. So I'm looking here, and I'm only got 1 of each type of resource here. I do have a ton of these. I could build this dress if I want. Oh, sorry, I have to get rid of this card. Put it in this card. I mean, I could build this dress and it'll score me a ton of cash, or I could put it on the board. And this is gonna take all of my chits left. Oh boy. All right, so let's do it. Don't like my odds here. Actually, what I think I'm gonna do before somebody takes that spot is I really want to get extra income for the rest of the game. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this card here, and the rest of my cash, it's $9, so I'm gonna be totally broke right now. $9. Throw that in there, and I'm gonna use him to do a decor action, which is putting a disc here. In the long run, hopefully it'll pay off because I'll score extra money for all my dresses on the board, which is nice. And then finally I get to do the bottom action here, which I'm broke, so the only action I can do is I can actually take this tile because it's free. So I'll take this tile and I'll add it to my board here. Now I discard this tile into my discard. Let's put this face down over here. Alright, let's do blue. Got 2 more actions, or actually this would be his last action because he didn't buy another guy. So this is, actually no, this is the guy that he bought. So who didn't buy it? Oh, I think it's yellow. So yellow won't have another one. So he is gonna get to do a free build a dress action. So he's gonna want to have him get material so that he can build a dress, which would be amazing. So let's see, what can he actually build? Is there any way for him to get materials to build? Because he does get a discount of yellow or green. So if he gets like this tile right here, he'll be able to build this one because it's a red and a green, and he gets a discount of green. So I think that's what he's going to do. So he's going to use him. He's going to spend $2 to get this tile here, and he's going to keep it for the color resource. And then he's going to trigger the bottom part, which is build a dress, and then he's going to discard this tile. So that satisfies the bottom part here, and a yarn to build this dress. Now this goes to his discard. And this one, where does he want to put it? So again, it was with a journeyman, so he can't put it anywhere where there's a golden thing. But I think so that he doesn't get shot up there, and just as a precautionary, because if you fill out these two, then you really need to send a master up there to build a dress. So he's gonna go up here so he doesn't get shut out of the fireworks, which I'm in danger of right now because I got nothing up there. Alright, I'm also falling behind the dressmaking stuff because I only got 1 and everyone else has 2. Alright, so yellow doesn't have another action because they didn't buy a guy this round, right? Because there's 2 left. So we're gonna go to me. I got 1 card left, which is another journeyman. So what did I want to do with him? So I'm totally broke. So I can build this dress. Oh, no, I can't because I need a white. So what I'm going to do with him? Very simple. I'm going to go get the Queen's Favor. So I'll take this card. That's going to score me 5 gold. Take 5 gold. And then I get to do the bottom part, which is pay $1. So I'll get change for my 5. Take a couple of 2s. And I'll take one of these resources, and I think what I'm going to want is I really want to build this dress next turn. So I'm going to want, well, it doesn't really matter, I need 1 of each. So I'll just take a gray disc. Here we go. Boom, now this goes to my discard, and I'm done for the turn. So blue's going to have their final action. Let me shuffle their deck. Remember, he's playing kind of randomly. He's probably going to beat me. And it's a master. Oh boy, he doesn't have money though. No! He has no money, and he's got a master, and he can't build anything. So I think what he's going to do, he's going to jettison him from his deck. So he's going to get 10 gold for this. Let's try it out. So he's going to remove this card from his deck. It's a master. Maybe he'll buy another one later. And he's going to get 10 gold for that. Maybe it's a stupid move. Who knows? There you go. That's the end of the round. So I'll reset and I'll come back. Alright, I did forget to collect income. So phase 4 at the end of a round is collect income. So both blue and I are going to collect 6 gold because of our fountain bonus here. So let's give the 6 gold to blue. And yellow's only going to get 5. But he's so rich, I think he's going to fill up the last 2 fountains this turn, I think. And there you go. So now we're going to do the reset. So this is going to fall off. We'll slide everything over. So grab from the bag. flip these over in a second. Now, none of these get removed, you just add tokens. Let's just flip them over. Alright, now we're going to remove these cards from the game. I'm going to fill it. Oh, a master came out. Now I'm first player. I think I'm definitely going to go for him. There you go. Well, there's two masters actually. One guy's gonna score you $1 for each of your decorations, and the other one scores you dollars for your type of dresses, which is red and yellow, and I only have a green, so I'm gonna want to try to maybe get that guy and build red and yellow dresses. Alright, there you go. That's it for setup. We also gotta return the Queen's Favor card. And there you go. Now we're ready for round 3. So that was step 1, phase 1. Phase 2 is taking our employees. So I only have 3 in my employee stack, so those are the ones I'm gonna play with for sure. Alright, the next turn they're going to be added to my discard, and I'm going to flip them all over into my general supply, so I'll have choices between all my employees. So this is what I'm going to start with. I'll shuffle all the other decks of the other players, sort of simulating the exact same thing, and we're set to go. So I think for sure what I'm going to want to do, although there are 2 masters there, but I want to use my master for sure to hire a guy, and I think I want to definitely use my journeyman to build that red dress before anyone else does, right? Because that's a nice one that I can get. Although I can also build that red dress with my next master that I'm gonna buy. So let me start with that. So I'm gonna use this master, so I'll just discard him to buy or hire an employee, and I'm gonna hire this master because I don't really have that many masters in my deck, and that's gonna cost me 5. So the $5 that the the queen gave me, spend it for another master, and this is gonna go to my hand. There you go. So now let me go to blue. Blue is gonna take the top card of the deck, and what is it? It's a journeyman. Awesome. So he doesn't really have any materials. He has 1 yellow, but he has a ton of these resources, so unfortunately he's gonna get just more of those. So what does he want to get here? I think what he sees, which is a nice combo, is he can get this one and it'll build him this dress right here with just 1 tile. Unfortunately, it can cost him 6 in total, which is all his money, but I think that's what he's gonna do. So he's gonna spend 2. So here's the 5s, give him back 3. 2 to grab this. He'll keep this tile, and then he activates his bottom part, so he'll spend $1. There you go. To grab, I guess I'll grab a gray cylinder. This will go in his discard. Alright, now for yellow, let's see what yellow grabs. Randomly off the top of his deck. It's a master! So I think he's going to go hire another employee for sure. So he's going to put this in his discard. He's going to pay 3. There you go. And which one does he want? I think what he wants is... so this guy's interesting. It's an apprentice, but depending on how many cards you have in your deck, you're gonna score gold every round, which is insane. Let's see, what does this one do? This is a journeyman. If you send off a card, or when you send off a card, you'll get more money. I don't know, this one's complicated. I'm gonna have to look at the book. So I think he's gonna go get that apprentice over there. So this is gonna go to his hand, so I'll play this card next turn. I'll go look at the book what it actually does. There you go. So now it's back up to me. So now I got a hand again. So I think what I'm definitely gonna want to do is build a dress. Alright. So now I got a choice, and I think what I want to do is maybe use the master, because the master is going to let me put a token in a golden thimble spot. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play this card. Actually, never mind. I'm actually going to play with the journeyman, because I don't need to actually put in a golden thimble spot right now. So I'm going to play the journeyman to build this dress over here. So this one requires 0 money, which is nice, I don't have to pay, but it requires 1 of each of these, which I'm going to turn in right now, and a red cloth, which I'm going to turn in right now. And now I get to build this dress out. So I'm going to turn around, put my marker on it, and I think what I'm going to do, because I have no more of this lace, is I'm going to put it right here. It's going to give me 1 lace back. Now what's also going to happen is I'm going to pay $1 to trigger this effect. Boom. And I'll grab a tile randomly off the top of the stack and it's a double green. Now this goes into my discard. Alright, let's go to blue. What does blue do? Off the top of the deck, hey, it's a journeyman. Oh, this is the one that lets him build. So he's definitely going to want some material with this guy so that he can build, make a dress. So I think what he's going to do is going to do this action here. So he's looking at what he wants to build. So it's a discount of green or yellow, so he can definitely build or make this dress, or suits actually. So he'll need a green or a green. Actually, he can do this one right now. So I think what he's going to do is he's going to grab this double green here, which is going to cost him $1 with his action. And now he's going to build a dress at a discount. So he's going to turn in 1 yellow and $2 to build this dress here. He also has to turn in a lace. He has so much lace. There you go. So now he gets to build this dress. It was with a journeyman, so where does he want to go? So I think what he's going to want to do is maybe go around the board here to go into other areas and see if he can go get the 5 area bonus later. So he's going to go over here to score $2, 2 coins. There you go. Done. Now he's going to discard this card. Let's go to yellow. See off the top of the deck here, and it's an apprentice, which isn't too great. So he's gonna look here, and I think what he's gonna want to do is just take this blue tile because it's free, and blue is the rarest color in the deck. It also has the rarest amount of stuff here, so maybe he'll build this if he grabs a master this round. So he's gonna take this, and then for free he's gonna grab a token off the top of the deck. Boom! Oh, look at that, it's another good one. So that's lucky for him. Put that in his discard. Alright, back to me. So I got these 2 tokens left. So what do I want to do? I think what I'm going to want to do is for sure build this blue suit, which is an incredible 4 points. And I'm going to build it with a master so I can go put him all the way up there, send him to fireworks, double his score, and it'll be fantastic. So I'm going to use my master here to build a dress. So I'm going to build this one, which is free, so I don't have to pay. I'm going to give up a yarn, here we go, and a blue cloth, which is this one right here, and there you go. So I can turn this in for an insane 20 gold, but that's something you start doing in the 3rd and 4th round when you want to start building decorations to score extra points. So maybe if you want to go to the fireworks and stuff. So this is going to turn around, and I'm going to put my marker on it. And what I want to definitely do is go all the way up there so I can double his points later in the game, or when we do scoring. There you go. Now I get to trigger his bottom part here, and I think I'm going to read the rules and come back, but I think I'm going to get 2 coins because I do have a red dress right over here. I think it's for every red dress you get 2 coins, and for every yellow you get a coin. So I'm going to score this. Let me just double, this is going to go to my discard. But let me just double check that and I'll be right back. Alright, so I was playing that correctly, so now let's go up to blue. Off the top of the deck, and he's got an apprentice. So, this is not great. He's gonna have to pay a lot of cash for this. Or does he build a decoration? He does have 12 gold. What can he build for 12 gold? He can build in certain areas on the board here. 12, he can jump up there to get one of the bonuses at a cheaper rate because it gets more and more expensive as it goes, right? But the problem is if he uses all 12 to do the decoration, he won't have enough money to do this action at the bottom. So I think he's just going to do both gather resource actions. Alright, so he's going to spend 3 in total. So here's a 10, so he's going to get back 7. we go. And he's just basically going to take 2 tiles because he paid 3 from the same row. So he's going to get the most available, so he's going to take these 2. So he's got a ton of green. He's going to want to definitely build some green stuff when they come out. Maybe this one next turn when it slides over. So let's go to yellow. Yellow's going to play this card that he bought last turn, and I looked it up in the rulebook, and basically he's going to count all the cards he has in his employee stack, and that's how much gold he gets every time he plays this card. So that's 6 gold he's going to have because he has 7 cards. So let me just get those 6 gold ready. He's not going to get it right away, but he's so rich that it doesn't really matter. So what does he want to do with this action? I think because he's so rich, and he's got a ton of yellows up there, he's definitely going to want to build some decor up there. So he's going to give up 12. 10, 11, 12. There you go. There's 12 coins. He's going to put one of his discs up here in the 12. And then he's going to trigger the bottom part, which gives him back $6. So he's going to go crazy on decor. Actually, what he should have done is maybe do this one, but he'll do that next turn. He still has one more action. And then this goes to this card. Now I'll go to me. It's my final action. And it's a terrible, terrible apprentice. So what do I want to do? I definitely don't have any more of these cubey things, so I'm definitely going to want to take this tile right here, which has a plus. So it's a gray and a gray and a white. So let's do that. I'm going to take this because it's free, and then I'm going to pay $2 for this, but it's going to discard it. So I'm going to pay $2. There you go, and I'll discard it to get one of each cube. And there you go. This goes to my discard pile. Now yellow doesn't get an extra action because he didn't buy an employee this round, and blue will, so I'll just grab a token off the top of the deck. And it's the apprentice, which is fine because he wants to actually build a decor this round, so he's going to go build for 9 right over there. So 6, 7, 8, 9. He still has a ton of money. And what he's going to do is he's going to place a disc right over here. So already he's gonna get 7 coins next at the end of the round, and now he's gonna do this action. So he's gonna pay 1 coin to get. He's gonna trade this in to get the tokens at the bottom here. It's gonna be 1 of each. Boom, just like that. All right, now we discard this card, and there you go. We're done for the round. We're gonna collect income. I won't forget this time. So I'm gonna get. I got 3 people out there, so I'm gonna get 5, 6, 7, 8 coins. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Blue is only going to get 6 because he doesn't have any other decor. 6. And yellow is going to get 7 because they have 2 decor. So it's 5 plus 2. That's 7. There you go. So that's the end of the round. I'll come back. Alright, round 4. I already did the cleanup and stuff, so I filled in everything. Now let's go to phase 2, which is grabbing our cards. Sorry for the glare, I'm not sure why. Alright, so toss everything over. So I got 3 masters now. Move this camera over. There you go. So I think what I'm going to do is grab a master, grab a journeyman, and grab an apprentice. Right? Maybe one of these apprentices I'll just jettison from my deck because they're kind of useless right now because my journeymen are already much more powerful than they are. These are my starting ones. So I think what I'm going to do is grab the last one here. Grab let's say one of my crappier masters. And let's grab this guy down here. Actually, you know what? Let me grab this guy over here. There you go. These are the 3 guys I'm going into the round with. Alright, I'm still first player because nobody took the queen's favor last turn. So let's start. What do I want to do? I think what I'm going to do right away is because I want to get the all halls bonus, and yeah, blue is already on 3, I'm only on 2, I want to catch up. So I think I'm going to use my journeyman here to build another dress. And what I like, because I don't have that many of these tokens left over, I think I'm going to use my double green to build this suit over here. So I'm going to use him to build the suit. It's going to cost me 0 and only 2 green, which is great. So I'm just going to get rid of my 2 green. And then I'm going to build this, put my token on it. And where do I want to put it? I think just to make some cash. I'm gonna put it right here. It's gonna give me 3 coins. Boom. There you go. Now I can pay a coin. I might as well do it. And it'll give me a lace or a yarn. I think I'm gonna take a yarn because I already have 2 lace. So I have 2 of each. Now this goes into my discard. Boom. So let's go blue. Random card off the top of his deck. Hey, it's your journeyman. For $2. I mean, how much cash does he have? He has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. He's got 15. I think he's gonna build the core with him. Why not? So what he's gonna do is, because he has a ton of dresses already, he's gonna go out 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Sorry, it's only gonna cost him 12. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He's gonna spend $12. He's gonna put out a marker right over here. So he's gonna generate a ton of cash starting next turn. So now he's gonna make $2 because of this. And there you go. He's sort of broke now, but it's fine. He'll generate a ton of money now because the fountain's every round. So we'll go to yellow, take a card off the top of his deck, and it's an apprentice again. So he doesn't have that much money. He's only got 12, so he can't really build the core right now. So I think he's gonna go get material. Doesn't have a lot of cubes left, so he's gonna go for the cubes. And I think what he's gonna do is he's gonna go get the 2 white cube one over here. So he's gonna pay $2. Discard this and pick up 2 lace cubes. There you go. And then he's gonna make $2 and discard. Alright, back up to me. Now we got decisions to make. Alright, what do we want to do? I definitely want to use my master to go get another card. And maybe I'll use him and fire him so I don't have to see his ugly mug again. But it'll still trigger this later. Or because I have a lot of money, I can go maybe build the core with him, but maybe it's better if I just get rid of him from my deck. So what I'm going to do first is, because I'm rich, am I that rich? Yeah, I'm kind of rich. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use him to go buy another employee. That's going to cost me 5. So there you go, there's my 5. And which one do I want? So I got one that scores points for every 3 guys I have on the board. I already have 4, so that's going to start scoring me points. I got this one, which is great actually. It's my decor costs -5. I get to build a decor and build it at -5. It's kind of huge. But I don't have. I did buy an extra master. That's fine. I don't want this guy because this guy I can exchange money into points. Maybe that's good for the blue player. Alright, I'm gonna score some points with decor. I'm gonna go get this guy. So this guy lets me do decor stuff and pay 5 less coins for the spots on the board. So I'm already eyeing these statues, and maybe I can start building some of these statues at a discounted rate. So this is gonna go to my hand. And there you go. So now let's go to blue. And what does he get? Oh, another apprentice. That's terrible. Alright, so he's just gonna go grab. Oh man, what does he do with him? He's kind of broke right now. He can't build the core. Does he get rid of this card from the game? Nah, this is level 1. It's kind of a better one. I think he's just gonna go get more cubes at this point. Not much else he can do. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna grab this one. He's looking down here, No, he's gonna grab a blue one instead. He's gonna grab this. It's gonna cost him $2. And then for 0, he's gonna grab one of these. He'll grab a lace. And then he's gonna discard his card. So let's go to yellow. What does he have? A master! So he's definitely gonna go hire somebody with him. He's gonna discard this card. He's gonna pay 3. There you go. Let's get rid of 5. Take back 2. And which one does he want? He's already got the card that gives him a ton of cash. So he doesn't want him. Oh man. Sure, at this point, let him go crazy with the cash. So he's gonna take this card and add it to his hand. So he's gonna play that this turn. Now I'll jump up back to me. Here you go. So now I got these two guys. Now I gotta decide, what do I want to do? So what's funny is I can actually go get the Queen's Favor, just to give you a combo. I can use him to get the Queen's Favor, which is 5 coins, and then get a discount of -5. So it's technically like 10 free coins to build in this section here if I use him to get the Queen's Favor. Nah. I think I'm gonna want to build a dress, because there's another one here that doesn't require those cubes. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use him, the journeyman, to build that dress. So that's gonna cost 0 coins, which is great. It's gonna cost me a double yellow, and I get to put this guy on this person out on the board. So flip it around, put my token on it, and I think I'm gonna keep spreading it around so I can get the all halls bonus up there. So I need to go here and here. So I think I'm just gonna go up here for now. There you go. Now that that was done, alright, I get to trigger this bottom part, so I can get to build any decor I want on the board at a rate of -5. See right there? So how much cash do I have? 2, 4, 6, 8, $9. So I can build anything that's at least 14 on the board. 14. That doesn't give me many options, to be fair. I wish I can build it here, but that's 18. And 14 is not enough to build in my statues, but I could go build in the fireworks right over there. But my ideal place would be to build right there in the 22 spot, which is ×3. It's the only ×3 out on the board. So what I'm gonna do is I'll actually spend only 8. So I'll spend 3 only to put my marker right over there. Then I discard this. So I'll discard 3 because I get a better rate of 5. And I'll put my marker right over here. There you go. Now we'll go to blue. Random card. It's his master. So he's going to go hire another guy because he already lost the master before. So he's going to hire... I guess he'll hire him. There you go. That'll cost him 1 whole coin. And he's going to generate a coin anyway because that master gave him a coin. There you go. It's going to go to his hand. I'll go to yellow. So yellow has the master that he played last turn. So what does he want to do? He's definitely want to build a dress. And looking down here, what he's going to do is he's going to use his master to build... Which dress does he want to build? I think he's going to build this one here. So this one's going to cost him a gold. So let's put in 2, take back 1. And it's going to cost him a yarn. And 2 yellow and a red. So we're going to do this. 2 yellow and a red. And he's going to put this out on the board. So he used a master, so he can go on any golden spot. So which are some nice golden spots here? So I think what he's gonna do is he's gonna go fight somebody somewhere. Well, he can go up there and take a stranglehold on the top row there. Yeah, so let him do that. He's gonna go right up here, sort of own that top level. But that doesn't really give him a bonus, but that's fine. Because now the bottom part triggers and he's gonna get 3 gold from the supply. This goes to this card. Now we'll jump back to me. It's my last card, and it's an apprentice. What do I want to do? So I can go get some resources, which wouldn't be bad, or I can remove him from the game and still get resources. So I can either get 2 or 1. There is a blue guy coming up, so I could go get a blue material to get ready, but all the other players have blue as well. I don't have any green. I can go get this double green here, which would be nice. I can build this dress here as well. Alright, so let me I'll use him to get materials. So spend $3. $3. Alright, and what I'll do is I'll take this for 2, then take this one, but I'll turn this one in for the cubes for the extra $1. So I'll take one of each of these, and I'll take this for the materials. There you go, I'm done, but blue still has a card and yellow still has a card. So blue has the journeyman that he just picked up this round. This guy generates points, so I'm going to be actually calculating that on a piece of paper on the side instead of using those stupid chits that are pointless. So with him, I think he's going to go at the queen's favor because he's tired of going last. So he's going to go grab this. So that's going to give him $5, even though he's going to get a ton of cash next turn. And then he's going to generate, let's see, he has 3, he's going to generate 1 point. So I'm going to mark down that blue's leading by 1 point. And now this is going to go to his discard. And now yellow, he's got to grab 1 more card. His last action for the round. And it's a journeyman. So can he build any of these dresses? He has 2 green and a red. He can build this, but it's super expensive, and he's a ton of yellow. Does he want to build this dress? It needs a master, and he's not a master, so no. He could build this one, and that's what I think he'll do. So he's going to spend $3. Here's $3. So this requires a white and a blue. There you go, a white and a blue. There you go. He's going to have to put this guy out. So where does yellow want to put this guy out? He can go crazy and put his token here, but he's sort of already won the majority up there, so he doesn't need to do that. So what I think he's going to do, he's going to join us somewhere down here. Sure, let him put it down here. Because now only masters can go here, so he's almost certain to get second place here. I did forget to discard this on my turn, sorry about that. And now he triggers his bottom part here, so he's going to pay $1 to get a yarn. There you go, we're done for the round. So we're going to calculate our income. So for me, I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra dollars. So that's going to be $10, which is pretty huge. And now we're going to calculate yellow. So yellow is going to get 1, 2, it's going to get 7. Oh boy. And now blue is going to get so much cash. Alright, so yellow, so blue is going to get for guys, 1, 2, 3, so that's 8. So 5 plus 3, so that's 8. And now per decor, so that's an extra 2. Oh, there you go, just an extra 2. Oh, so he technically tied me. So you get 10 as well. Alright, so I'll do the cleanup, I'll come back for picking our employees. Alright, welcome to turn 5. I'll try to go a little faster because already it's a super long video. Sorry about that. So we'll start with blue, he's first player. Oh, well, before we start, we got to pick our 3 employees. Duh. So this is what I got left. The rest are my discard pile. I do think I definitely want to build some dresses this round. So I think what I'm going to do is take both masters and... Actually, I'll take both journeymen and a master. There you go. So I can have some options here. Alright, so that's what I'm going to take in. Alright, so let's start off with blue. First card off his deck is a master. That's fantastic news for him, because I think what he's going to do is build a dress on one of the golden thimble spaces. So because he needs to use a master anyway, he's going to try to build a dress that requires a master, and he sees one right here which requires a master. You can see in the top right. So he's going to just discard 1 coin for the price here. It's going to be 1 yarn. Done. It's going to be a double yellow. So he's going to be a little wasteful. He's going to get rid of this, which is fine. Put out this nice juicy tile. I think what he's going to do is going to place it right over here so you can get 4 gold. Alright, let's go to yellow. First card off the top of his deck is the one that generates a ton of cash, so 6 coins. So what does he want to do with him? Let's see how much cash he has. He's got 14, $14. Does he want to build anything for 14? Because he knows he's getting 6 back, so he's gonna get a ton of cash. Or does he wait till he has 20? Yellow, yellow, yellow. Alright, he doesn't have a lot of material left, so he's going to use his action to get material, I think. So he's going to pay 2. He's going to get 6 back, so that's fine. So spend 2. He's looking here, and I think what he needs coming up is a lot of green and a lot of yellow. He does have a lot of yellow already, so he's just going to grab more green, I think. Well, he does. He's actually going to get this one here. So keep it. And the bottom part is going to generate him $6. There you go. Boom. Now let's jump up to me for my first action of the round. So I think I'm definitely going to want to build a dress. And I'm eyeing 2 places. I can build in the middle section here, which will give me the all halls bonus because I'm in all the other ones. Or I can race to build there before anyone else builds there. Boy, good. Tough decisions, tough decisions. I can use a journeyman to go up there. And in the all halls bonus, maybe I'll use my master, or not. I can use my master to hire another. So I'm gonna use a journeyman no matter what, I think, for sure. What I'll do is I'll use him. So he's gonna build me a dress. And what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this one here to build a yellow dress, which is the first one here. So that's gonna be free. So I'll turn this in. And a white lace, and now I get to put this out, and I get to put it out on any spot that's not a golden thimble. So again, 2 choices. Do I go here to place my extra token up there, or do I race for it up there? She's only a 2-pointer, so I'm not that excited to put it up there. So yeah, let me put it here, and I'll generate the all halls bonus because now I'm in this one, this one, this one, this one, and in the top one, the first person to do it. So I'm gonna put my token up there, which is great. That's an awesome 6 point. Oh, 6 points right there. All right, let's move this board down a little. So that was my action. I get to do the bottom part. So let me spend $1. Boom, spend $1, and I'll take a chit from the top of the deck, and it's yellow. This is my tableau right now. Where's that card? Goes into my discard. There you go. So now back up to blue. Let's give him a random card off the top of the deck, and it's his master. He got lucky. So I think what he's definitely going to do with him is buy another card, and that's going to cost him 5. Let's get rid of 5. So which one does he want? Well, he'll get 1 back for his ability down here. So let's just put that back in his stash, and I'll discard this card for him. So which one does he want? He's got this decor one here that'll score him a point every time because he's got at least 2, and he might have more. Or this one that generates a ton of cash because he's gonna have a ton of dresses already on the board. If he has a lot of blue suits, he would take this. He already has 1. And that's it, so that's not great. So I think he's going to generate this one here. So this one's going to generate him points. He's already leading in points by 1. But every time he plays this card, it'll get him another point. So I'll just give him this card. There you go. And now we'll go to yellow. Let's see what he gets off the top of his deck. And it's a apprentice. Alright. So what does he want to do with this guy? Let's see, not many choices with him. How much cash does he have? He has a ton of money actually. So I think what yellow's going to do is going to take advantage of having 3 guys up there to get another fireworks display. So he's going to use him to pay 13 gold. A lot of money. Put another token up here. So he's gonna take advantage of those 2 halls, and he'll see if that if he rides that to victory. He's also gonna take the top of the tile from the deck, and it's a double red. That's a good one. And he's gonna discard this. Now back to me. All right, I got these 2 cards. All right, what do I think I'm gonna do now? What do I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm just gonna keep building dresses. I think that's my best option. But I gotta use him. No, I can use him. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is use my journeyman here to build another dress. So I think I'm gonna build another red one. So I'm gonna use this double red here, because this one's free. And use a yarn. And put this out exactly where I thought I was gonna put it, all the way up here. So now I have the tiebreaker in this haul against blue. So I'm assured second place because I have 2 reds and he only has 1 blue. He could put a second blue up here, but I still have the tiebreaker against him because I have a golden thimble there. The golden thimbles are tiebreakers. Alright, so now I get to the bottom part here, which is grab material. I don't have a lot of red, and although I can go get a blue, they're rare. I don't know if any other blue garments will come out. But I can go get red because that's a crappy tile though. So let me get blue. I'm gonna pay $2 to get this tile. There you go. $2 to the bank. Discard this card. Alright, we'll go to blue. Pick a random card off the top of the deck. And it's a journeyman. So I think he's gonna look to build more dresses as well. So he's gonna build this one here. So this is gonna cost him $2. Boom. And he's gonna build this. So it's gonna be double green. So he's gonna get rid of it. Double green. And he's gonna turn it around and place it in a non-thimble area. So he's missing this area here to get his bonus. So he's gonna build it right over here. Or make the dress, rent it out to a person that goes there. And now he's in all 5 regions as well, so he's gonna put his token right over there. So that worked out nicely for him. So the bottom of this is gonna pay $1. And I think he'll take a yarn. There you go. So he'll discard this. So let's go with yellow, random card off the top of his deck. And it's a crappy apprentice. Well, he's got a ton of resources. So you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna fire this guy or send him off to work for the queen. So he's gonna make $4. I'll take a couple of 2s. He's gonna get rid of this card, but he still gets to trigger this. So he's gonna grab him some material. Let's get rid of that card. And I think what he's gonna want to do is he's running low on some resources. Yeah, he doesn't have a choice. He's gonna pay only 1 to take the white cube here. So I'm gonna pay 1. Where's the 1? Here you go. He's gonna get rid of this, and he's gonna take a white cube. There you go. So jump back up to me for my last action. It is a master. And I think I'm gonna go hire somebody. Might as well. So it's gonna cost me 3. Only got 10 left, so I'll get some change. 5, 6, 7. There we go. So I'm gonna hire somebody, but before I do that, I might as well trigger this now to score my gold. So for red and yellow dresses, so I got 1 red here, so that's $2. A yellow one here, so that's $3. Another yellow one here, that's $4. And a red one up there, so that's $6. And there you go. So I scored an extra $6 on this card. Wow, that's gigantic. Let's do that. And then I'll look at who I want to hire. So I already paid for it. And I think I'll just go get the master. Yeah, I'll get the master so I can fill up some more of those golden thimble spots. So this goes actually to my hand. So now it's blue's turn. So a random card. And it's one of his apprentices. What does he want to do with him? Does he need resource? He doesn't have that many resource chits left. He's looking down here. What color does he need? He has a double green. He doesn't have a lot of red, so he needs a single red. So he's going to use him to buy a single red here. That's going to cost him $2. I'm going to buy this. And now he gets to take one of these for free. I think he'll just take a... He's going to end up using a yarn, so he'll just take a yarn. Here you go. He'll discard this. And now yellow is going to... Does he have another action? Yeah, I was first player, so he has one more. And it's an apprentice. So he's gonna chuck him from the... does he want to build... No, he doesn't have enough. So he's gonna chuck him from the game. So he's gonna score 4 plus another 2, so 6 gold, and he's gone. There you go. 5, 6, and there you go. Now we'll do my final action because I bought a guy. It's a master. Do I want to build one of these two? Hire one of these two? Probably not. I think I'm gonna build more dresses. So let's look at what I got. I got a ton of yellow. I got 4 yellows, a green, and 1 blue. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to pay $6 for that. Not ideal, to be honest. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I could go get this guy who lets me build at a rate of -2 red, and I can go build this one, only having to pay the 5 coins to get the red dress. Red dresses are pretty good for me because I get extra coins because of my other card. So let's do that. I'll use him. Should I bother? No, I gotta go up to the fireworks before they're all taken away from me because I got 2 guys up there. Alright, so I'll use my master, this is gonna be crazy, to actually build up there. So that's gonna cost me 14 coins. Which is all my coins. I'm broke. And that's gonna allow me to put a token up here. There you go. And then I trigger the bottom part, so for each of my rented out garments, I'll get a coin. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. Just like that. And now I discard this guy. Now yellow's gonna have his last action. And it's the master he bought earlier in the round. And I think he's got so many resources. Does he have? I think he's gonna build this one here. So he's gonna build a garment with his master. He's gonna look here. It's 4 coins, which is fine. He's rich. We get rid of 4 coins to build this. So it's gonna take a yarn. Well, here it is. It's gonna also take 2 green and a red. Well, here you go. 2 green and a red. And he's gonna get to put this on a nice golden thimble spot. So I think he's gonna want to try to wrestle this long line away from me. So he's already got a ton of cash. You know what? He might want to get one of those fireworks next round. So he's gonna build here to get 5 extra coins. There you go, 5 coins. And now he triggers his bottom part, which is gets a point for every 2 of his decorations on the game board. So looking around, he only has 2, so he's going to score 1 extra point, so he's at 2 points right now. Then we'll discard this, and that'll trigger the end of the round. So I'll do the cleanup and I'll come back. Alright, so start of round 6. I did forget to collect the income. I just gave it to everyone, so I generated 12, which was nice, but blue got 13, which is boo. Alright, so go pick our 3 cards. So I did the refresh phase already. I did have these 2 cards on left in my deck, so those ones will have to be chosen for this round. And then I have these cards to choose from. I mean, what I think I'm going to do is take one of the masters, so that next round I can take 2 masters and one of my journeymen. So I'm not going to take this guy for sure. So what I think I'm going to do is grab him. So I can have 2 masters going into this round and an apprentice to grab me some resources. So there you go. This is what I'm going to use. I'm still first player because nobody's stealing that from me. And I think for sure what I want to do this round is use 1 master to hire somebody to maybe get points off one of these guys. And use another master to put out another dress on the board, and use this guy to get me resources. Yeah, there you go. So what order do I want? Do I really care about these dresses right now? No, I'm very flexible. So I'm going to race for one of these guys up here. And I think the one I want for sure is the one that gives you a gigantic discount on getting decorations. Because if I can build on that 22, not only will it give me the majority up there, but I get a ×3 bonus on my 4 guy there, which is huge. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this guy here, this master, to do a higher action, so it's going to cost me 5, which is okay because I'm rich. So there you go, there's my 5. And I think I'm going to hire this dude over here. I mean, this guy, I can play him, he's going to generate me 4 points, but this is going to generate me a lot more than 4 points if I get to build up there. So I'll get this guy, put him in my hand, and then I get to score money according to my red and yellow dresses. So it's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 extra gold, and then I discard this. There you go, that was pretty good. I used 5 to get back 7. Alright, let's go to blue, take a random card off the deck. What is it gonna be? It's this crappy apprentice. Actually, let's just say he wouldn't have taken this card because it's kind of pointless at this point in the game. Let's get another one for him. Oh, there you go, that's a lot better. So this is the journeyman. He's going to try to build dresses so he gets more points. Let me see how many he has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's still going to score 2 points no matter what. But actually, he has almost no resources, which is funny. Could he build any of these? He actually can't. These are some of the tougher ones. And there's no blue here. So he has a blue and 2 yellow and a red chit. So he can't actually do anything. So he actually does have to get some resources with this. Doesn't really have a choice. So there's some green things out there. You can go get a double green, double yellow with a master. Actually, that's nice. That's 3 points. This is 3 points. So I think he's definitely gonna go get a double yellow. There's no red either. There's no red chits to build the red dresses, and there's no blue dresses to get the red chits. This is crazy. So, oh man. Alright, I guess he'll go get a double green. Maybe he'll go, actually he has no choice, he has to go get a double yellow. Alright, that's what I'll do. So use this to get a double yellow. I'll take this, it'll cost him 2 gold. There you go. Pay for that, and then he'll score the bottom, which will generate him 2 more points. He's at 4 points. Let me just write that down. Done. Let's go to yellow. It's his master. Alright. So what does yellow want to do? Yellow. How much gold does he have? He has a ton of money. But he's got to get rid of some of his resources. He's got a lot of resources. He hasn't been building a lot of dresses, so he thinks he's going to definitely try to put some tokens on the board here. So he's going to go do a build. And he can literally build anything because he's got so many chits. So I think what he's going to do is try to build the ones with the most points. So he's going to go right after this one right here. So it's going to cost him 2 gold. 2 gold. A white lace. Get rid of the white lace. Let me just discard this card for him. And 3 yellow. It's going to be a bit wasteful. He's going to get rid of 2 double yellows. There you go. So now you can put this out and turn it around. So where does he want to put this? I think he can put it here to fight me for majority, and he's beating me because he's on the, yeah, so he'll put it here. So he's technically beating me because he's on the golden thimble spots. He could have gone there, or there is pointless, he wouldn't win anyway. And here, he does not really have a chance against us. Alright, so there's good. So let's jump back up to me. I got these cards in my hand. So what was my plan? What did I want to do? Good choice. Good question. What can I build? What can I build? What can I build? I mean, I could build a dress and then a decor. I don't have any red on me. So I don't even have any red material, so I can't build anything with red. So it's very restrictive right now. I could build this with only 1 chit. And I think that's what I'll do. I'm going to use this card here to build a dress, to make a dress. Yeah, I'm going to make a dress. I'm going to make this one here. It's going to cost me $1. So here's $1. Boom. So now this one's gonna cost me a lace, which is right here, and 1 green and 1 yellow, which is from this tile here. And now I get to make this dress. So I'll turn it around. Unfortunately, it was with a journeyman, so I get to put him on a non golden thimble spot. And I think what I'm going to do is keep fighting here for this majority on this row over here against blue. He's hot on my tail. Right there. Alright, now I get to trigger the bottom part, which is gigantic here. So I get to build a decor at -10. And I'm definitely going to jump on that 22 coin thing right over there. Let's put that in the discard pile. So 22 minus 10 is only 12. So I'm going to pay 12. There you go. I'll put my token up there. And I did that for 2 reasons. It's a ×3, so my 4 × 3 is huge, so it's going to be 12 points. And also, now I'm leading in the majority up there, so that's another 6 points. So I'm taking a stranglehold in the fireworks display up there. Alright, so that was my action for the round. Let's go to blue, see what he gets. And he gets an apprentice as well. He doesn't have a lot of materials, so I guess he'll use them to get materials twice. So he'll pay 3. Let's get some change here. Oh no, he has 3. He get 3. So he'll take a double yellow and a single green. Might as well take a double green. Why would he take a single green? There you go. Done. Let's go to yellow. Flip a card. Ah, it's a master. So what does he want to do with him? What does he want to do with him? I think what he's going to do is hire somebody here. And just to score points, I think he's going to go for this guy right over here. So he's going to spend 3. Discard him. And hire this guy. So that's going to go to his hand. But he also gets the 3 extra coins, because that's the power of that card. Alright, jump back up to me. So we're going a little faster now. So I got a master and an apprentice. So what do I want to do? I could go get resources with him and then use him to buy another guy. Sure, I think that's what I'll do. I'll get resources with them and I'll get ready for next turn. So I don't really care which one of those 2 I get, to be honest. I might as well get the one that scores points. So let me use my master first. I'll spend a whole 1 coin. I'll hire him. And that master gave me no bonus, so it's Blue's turn. So Blue's gonna play a card. Oh, and it's this guy. It's one of my favorite characters in the game. So this, he'll definitely want to build a dress with this guy. So he gets to build 2 dresses actually. But he has no red tokens. Oh no. Yellow. He can build this one. Yeah, he'll definitely do that. But this one gives him a green discount, and then he has a double green, so he can build both of these. Oh, he's gonna love this. Alright, so he's gonna do both of these. So he's gonna build this one first. So this one's $4. Actually, he has a ton of cash. Maybe he's gonna want to build a decor first. He's looking at the board. Yeah, that's what he'll do. He'll build some decor. I think he's gonna go build up there for sure. So 16. So he can be at least in the fireworks. And get a ×2. There's 16. So he's gonna put his token out. Although that's only an extra 2 points for him. It's not worth it. So he paid 16. You know what? Let him pay 17. He's gonna try to gain this row here. So he's already at 3 tokens. Now he's gonna do the bottom part here. So by turning in a double yellow and 2 lace, he's gonna build this dress here. Now he discards this. So he's got to build this in a non-thimble spot. I think what he's gonna do. He's only got 2 choices really. He's got this one here and this one here. Every other spot needs a thimble. He's gonna put it here just to guarantee first place on this row right here. So he's got 4. So if I build both here, then I win, but the chance of that happening are slim to none, right? There you go. Now we'll go to yellow. We'll get the guy that he bought this turn, so he's gonna score him points. So for every 2, so he's got 1, 2, he's got 5, so he'll score 2 points. And then he's gonna do the ability of the journeyman. Oh, actually he does it first. He's gonna score an extra point because he'll build a dress. I think he's gonna build this one here. And it's a journeyman, so he only has one place that he can possibly play it. So he's gonna get rid of his double red and nothing else. Turn it around. He's gonna put it right over here. The only spot left. So now every other spot needs a master to place. All right. And now he's gonna score points. So he's gonna get 3 points. There you go. So let me write that down. Now back up to me. So I got these 2 apprentices here. They want to get resources and get resources. Done. Easy. So for this one, I'm gonna get the double green. That's gonna cost me 2. And this is an endgame scoring card, so I don't really do anything with it now. Blue didn't buy a character this turn, so he's done for the round. And now yellow's gonna have his last play for the round. It's a master. I think what he's gonna do is just get the queen's favor so he can be first next turn, because he doesn't have resource. Oh, he doesn't have resources. Maybe he'll go get a resource chit first. He has a ton of green and a ton of red. He has no yellow. He has no blue. So he'll use his master. Maybe it's a bad move, but he'll spend $1 to get one of these. And I think what he's gonna do is grab the... He's gonna grab the yellow. It's kind of wasteful, but he doesn't have any yellow, so hopefully that'll help him out. Alright, now finally my last action. Calling it around. I'm gonna get resources as well. So I'll take a... might as well take a double green. This is free, the last one on that row. And there you go. This will give me $2. And then it goes to my discard. So let's calculate income for the final time, I think. Actually, before the final round. So I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 5 is 13. 5, 2, and 1. So yellow's gonna get 1, 2, 3. 3 plus 5 is 8, which is not the best. We still got a ton of cash. And then blue has, oh boy, here we go. 1, 2, 3 plus 5 is 8 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 15. 10 and 5. There you go. So he's rich. So let me go to cleanup and come back for the last round. Alright, refresh done. Last round of the game. So phase 1 refresh is done. Let's go pick our 3 cards here. So I think because we need golden thimbles and I need to hire somebody for points, I'm definitely going to use both masters here. And now I get to use one of these. I got a couple of choices. I can get this one, which let me get resources that I might need, or this one, which let me build a decor for 5 less. It might be very helpful. So I really like both of these. Man, which one do I want to do? I think I'm gonna do the discount 5 coins, because maybe I can get some extra points with that. Alright, there you go. So I already did that for the other 2 players. I'm not playing randomly this round. I went to get all their masters that they had left, plus a journeyman. The journeyman I picked randomly, right? So I'm still first player because nobody keeps taking that tile, but I think this round somebody might because it's an extra 3 points. Alright, so what do I want to do first? So I got a couple choices. Do I race for this right away? Do I race to build a dress right away? There's many choices. But I think because this guy here gives me 6 points, because I do have 3 sets of pairs out there. I do also have 8 or 9 cards, so that's 8 points. Oh boy, that's a lot of points. So a lot of those cards will give me a ton of points if I really want them. Oh man. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I think I'm gonna go after those cards because they're a lot of points for me. So what I'm gonna do is I'll use the master with coins on it. There you go. And I'll go get, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I have 12 cards. Oh my god, that's 11 points for me. Alright, so let me definitely go get this guy. I think it's a no-brainer. He's gonna go in my hand. It's gonna cost me $5. Take the 5, toss it there. But that master is gonna give me a coin for each dress I have on the board or suit. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at that. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh my god, I keep dropping coins. 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. Butterfingers. Alright, so let's go with blue. I think we're all gonna go get some cards right away because it's first come first serve out there. So he's gonna use his master with no power. Spend only 3. 5. Get back 2. There you go. He's gonna get this guy. So for each, it's actually for golden thimble, but that's fine. He's got at least 3 out there, so that'll go to his hand. And now we have Mr. Yellow, and I think what Mr. Yellow is gonna do, because he needs resources, he's gonna use his journeyman to get resources. And I think he's definitely gonna get a double red. That's gonna cost him 2. Then he's gonna score 1 for every pair of guys that he has on the board. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 3 extra points. So he's at 6 now, which is nice. So let's jump back up to me. Alright, sorry about that, a little glitch. So what I think I'm gonna do is definitely send out him to build some actually no. I'm gonna send out him. Oh man. I'll send out him to get resources, and then he'll give me some decor as well. There you go. That's what I'll do. So I'll send him to get resources. What do I really need? I need red, because I don't have any red. So I'm going to pay $2 to the bank to pick up this double red. And now for the bottom part, I'll build decor, and I'll build right here. So that's going to be 15. Or do I go 25 here? I don't have enough. So that goes without saying. I don't need to think about it. So I'll pay 15 and I'll put my token right here. So these statues score for each of your sets. So I do have 1 set out there, so that token is 8 points, which is great. So I'll discard that card. Let me go to blue. I think blue is just gonna get resources, so he'll spend him to get this, so that'll be $1. Let's give him back 1. Now we're gonna go to yellow. I think yellow is gonna use his master. Alright, so what does he want to build? He's gonna definitely build one of these. He's gonna give up his double red. Might as well save his money. I'll give up a yarn. Actually, he has a ton of money. He doesn't want to give up his yarn. So he'll build this one here. So he has to spend 2 coins for that, which is fine. He's rich. And did it with a master. So he gets to pick any spot on the board he wants. So I think the only spot he can actually score... Actually, if he goes here, he's actually winning that row. So yeah, he'll do that. Wow, he wrestled that away from me. That's not nice. That ain't nice. Alright, jump back up to me. I think I'm gonna definitely build before all the building, all these people run away. So I'll use my master to... Let's see, which one do I want to make? Let's make this one. I'll save some coins. So I'll make this one. So I'll get rid of the double red that I just got last turn. Actually, wait, I just thought of something. Instead of doing that, instead of doing that, is there any way for me to generate some coins without removing this card from the game? No, I guess not. So I'll get rid of those 2 reds. Actually, this one I do have. Well, never mind. I do have 4 greens, so I might as well build this one. This one's got 4 points instead of 2. I'll get rid of 4 greens. A bit wasteful. Get rid of a lace, and I'll put this one out on the board. And where should I put this? So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to wrestle control away from this row from blue. Actually, no, he's still winning. No! Oh, no matter where I go. So I'll go here to be winning this row here. That gives me a free chit. Doesn't really matter at this point in the game. There you go. Now we're going to go up to blue. Got a master and a journeyman left. I think what he's going to do, I think he's going to use his journeyman to, so he can buy the core, or he can get the 3 points up there. But because he has a ton of money anyway, he's gonna look around for the most expensive thing. He's got $15, and there's nowhere he can get that much money. He can build here. That's 3 points. Yeah, I guess that's what he'll do. He'll it's 3 points or 3 points. Wow. Okay. So he'll build the decor with him. So he'll get rid of 13 gold to put his token here. Is there anywhere else he could have built that? Looking around. 13. He's missing 1 coin. If he had 1 more coin, he could have put his token up there. Actually, no, he does have it. There you go. So he's gonna put it up here instead. Well, that's only 1. Oh, whatever. It's 1 extra point if he goes here. Alright, he'll stay there. Never mind. For 1 point, doesn't matter. Then we have Mr. Yellow, who's gonna go get another character. So this is gonna give him 5 coins now. So he'll take 5. And he's gonna draft. He really wants to put another dress out there, so instead of taking the one with a bonus, oh, what does he want to do? No, he'll take this one. You can buy some decor. There you go. So he'll take this back to his hand. Now back to me for my final action of the game. So what can I do with him? Buy decor. Anything else? There's literally nothing I can do with him. I'm not gonna send him out, and he is pointless. So what's the cheapest decor on the board is 9. I don't even have 9 coins. So I'm gonna forfeit my turn with him and call it a day. He can't really do anything for me. Now blue's gonna go. He's still got his master. He's gonna score him some points. He's got no cash though. So he has to build one of these 2 dresses, and he could build this dress. So he's lucky. He's going to use him to build this dress. So 1 lace, and he's going to get rid of this token here. So we get this. So he's already winning there. He's going to tie me there. He can win right here. Okay, so he's going to beat me right here, so he can win this from me. There you go. And that'll score him also for every 2. So that was blue, so he's got 1, 2, and that's it. So it's an extra point. I'll go with give that to him. And now for his last turn, well, unfortunately you can't do much with him. Oh yeah, you can build the core. He's got a ton of cash. He's got 27. So you can go here. Yeah, I think he's definitely gonna put his token here. He's gonna spend all his cash. 20, there you go, 25. That's 25. We'll put his token out right over here. And that's it. That's the game. So let's get our income and then we're gonna tally it up. So we still get our income because for every 10 you get a point, right? So I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. It's gonna give me a whole 1 point. 1, 2, 3. Now blue's gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. And then yellow's gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna get 9. Alright, well there's endgame. I'm gonna tally it up or come back for the scoring. Well, there you have it. I sort of destroyed them, but that's normal. I was playing with them sort of randomly at the top of the deck. It wouldn't be this large of a gap of a win, but if you don't know how to score, so your in-game points, and then your money 10 to 1 is the first thing, then your red cards, which are the little objective cards here like this, and then you're going to get majorities. So for firework majority, then you have the top hall, hall here, hall here, hall here, hall here. You calculate those majorities, then your statues, so whoever has points in the statues, and then finally just calculate all your dresses and decor, so all the points that are written on any of the dresses and all the decor, so 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2, so on, so on, so on, and there you go. So I won. We'll see you on the next game. There you go.